guys! Now that it's winter, a lot of people are getting colds and allergies and all the plants are dying and your noses are running like crazy. If you know me, I always have a tissue box on me or a wad of tissues. And the reason being is because my nose runs constantly. My nose is still running. Good thing I'm always prepared. Got my tissues always prepared. People are like, do you have a cold? And I'm like, no, my nose runs constantly. And people think I'm being sarcastic when I'm actually not, because my nose does run all the time. Because my nose runs all the time, I can guarantee you that I've used a lot of tissues in my lifetime. So for example, I've used the super soft tissues. It feels like you're blowing your nose, but nothing is actually coming out of your nose. It's just being like smeared all across your face. And it's really disgusting and I don't like that. There's also the tissues with the cream or like the scented ones with the Vicks. And those are just, those are by far the worst ones ever. Because it feels like whatever you're smelling, you're actually eating, and it's gross because you're blowing your nose and all the stuff that's coming out of your nose is going into the tissue and it feels like you're eating the tissue. So if you're eating the tissue, it's like you're eating the snot that has been transferred into the tissue. And obviously, like the super rough tissues, they'll make your nose red. And I mean, that could be good preparation for Christmas if you're gonna be Rudolph in the mall or something. Honestly, it's not a big deal. I don't mind using this paper towel. It's not rough at all. Yeah, not bad. And actually, in high school, I used to take a tissue box in my backpack and I would take it to all my classes and I'd usually go through a tissue box a day. Tissue? The worst is when someone has to blow their nose and they don't blow their nose, they just sniff it in and it's like, oh, it's going to their brain, it's disgusting. You just want them to discard of all the snot in their nose. I'd rather people just blow their nose and blow their nose loudly. At least you know that the snot is out of their nose and it's in a tissue and it'll soon be in the garbage instead of in their brain. I guess it doesn't really go in their brain. I think it would go like in their throat, which is even grosser. Anyways, I don't know why I decided to talk about this. Now the worst is when you're on a walk, like you prepare, you have enough tissues, you're good, but it's ragweed season and your nose is just running like a psycho. You're walking down the street and it's like, oh no, my nose is about to drip, what do I do? All you see is this lovely little leaf on this tree and you're like, perhaps I can use this leaf to blow my nose. And you take the leaf and you start blowing your nose into the leaf and then you realize, oh hey, I'm allergic to trees too. And your nose starts running even more than it was running before. That could be defined as the worst because, you know. Now the other day, my friend, she got a fire pit. So you know when you get that wood stuck in your nose? That's kind of what's happened to me today. Like today my nose feels so stuffed and no matter how much I blow my nose, it's like, oh, the wood is stuck in my nose. I don't know how to get it out. So something that I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the neti pot or the neti pot spray thing. I'm thinking of using that and it's basically this thing that you stick in your nose and it's like salt water and all the stuff in your nose goes through one nostril and it comes out the other. And it's super disgusting, but it actually works really well. I think I shall use that. Let me know if you guys use that or if you think it's super weird, because it probably is. I thought it was super weird. I was so scared to use it when I first got it and I was like, okay. Anyways, let me know. Do you guys use tissues extensively or am I just weird because I use tissues extensively? And do you have a favorite kind of tissue? Do you like the tissues that I mentioned that I hate? Let me know. Bye guys!